guys, what's up? I'm Brian here doing another video for you guys, and this time it's another Before It's Out. Now, if you guys do not know what Before It's Out is, it's basically a pre-review series where I take a look at a figure before it gets released. So I'm just basically basing my opinions on the photos that I see. These are not my final opinions because, well, again, the figure hasn't come out as of the recording of this video. So, let's talk about the figure for today, which is Six Shot. The Leader Class Titans Returns Six Shot. We're going to start with the car mode. Now, the car mode is definitely not a traditional car. It's definitely something. It looks like a car had sex with a tank and then this happened. I'm not saying it's bad, especially when you have like 6 alt modes packed into one figure, but I did notice something about this, about Six Shot in general. I'll talk about that in another mode because we get a better look at what I'm talking about in another mode. But as far as the car is concerned, I kind of like the windshield. I like the fact that the Titan Master can actually go on the roof of that, which is kind of weird that he actually has a windshield that the character won't even look through. So that I find entertaining. But the front of the car mode I actually really do like. I like the claws on the side. The only thing that I don't like is the fact that the front tires are way far back. But considering how he transforms, it's not going to be perfect, so I get it. I mean, I can see the fist right there, so this is obviously not going to be perfect. You can put the guns on the top there. I believe you can remove that if you want. But nonetheless, it's an okay alt mode. I do like the idea that I can actually put the headmasters on the top of that, and it looks like you can put 2 headmasters on the top of that. Taking a look at his jet mode. Now, his jet mode actually looks really cool. I like the style of it. It's not a traditional jet, and it's definitely not one that would actually fly because you take a look at the wings, and yeah, that thing would not be able to fly. I mean, I do like it. I like how the legs combine. It's very flat on the top, which kind of makes it look like a naval ship, so I kind of want to put like little tiny jets on the top of that. But he's got a canopy right there, so, I mean, there's not really much more to talk about. I do like the guns on the side of the wings. I think that's kind of cool. Overall, I think it's alright. Now for the submarine mode, because they can't really make it a gun. However, you can turn this around and it's pretty much a gun. I mean, the tower at the top there is pretty much a handle. So I actually think it's kind of smart that they called it a submarine, but really it's just a gun mode flipped upside down. Anyways, sorry about that. My cat also walked in. Say hi. Say hi. No? No? Okay. Anyways, you can put the guns on the front section there, and once again, you can put the headmasters on the top there, although if you're using it as a gun, you're probably not going to put the headmaster there. But nonetheless, I like the idea of it. I mean, the wolf head is right there, you can obviously see it, but I don't mind where it is exactly. I think that if you're going to put it somewhere, the handle is probably the best place so it doesn't really get in the way of anything. I just like it overall. I mean, it's okay. And then we got the tank mode, which I don't know how I feel about the tank mode because, I mean, the bottom section looks kind of clean, and I like it. Kind of looks like, if I were to call it, it'd be like the frog tank or something like that. I don't know if that's actually a real thing. Anyways, but it's mainly the fact that the turret just doesn't really work for the alt mode. Like, it's got a clean main section of a tank, and then the top section just kind of looks like it's a bunch of kibble and messed up and whatnot. So I'm not sure how I feel about this exactly, but the thing that was talked about for the car mode was that you could actually connect this to the Fortress Maximus, the Optimus Prime, the Blaster, and the Soundwave when they're in base mode, because if you look really closely, you can actually see on the wings it does have the clip system, so you can attach the ramps onto that. I thought that was kind of cool. You know, he's probably not going to have like an actual base mode, but the idea of having that continued through the leader class figures, I think that's kind of cool. And it makes me think that the Black Shadow that got announced recently will probably have a base mode, because it seems like they're just going to add the clips anyways, despite not having a base mode or having a base mode. So, anyways, the tank mode, I think it's alright. I kind of like how the wheels kind of flip down. I don't know, there's just something kind of cool about that. It looks like it's got like claws like a movie Brawl. So, overall, I mean, it's alright, but whatever. And then you got the wolf mode. Now, some people are not gonna like the wolf mode. I'm fine with it. It looks like something from Zoids. But I'm fine with it overall. It does look weird, like the back of the legs just don't look right. It looks like someone broke Six-Shot's legs and put like a wolf mask over his head. But I like it because it's 6 modes going into one figure. And, of course, we're going to get some modes that don't really look right. And even some of the modes that do look right are going to have these kind of just imperfections to them. And I think for what they've done with the wolf mode, I actually like it. I like the design. I like the idea. You know, it's not perfect. Of course it's not. But for what it is, I like its imperfection. I like the idea that they're at least trying for this. And I'm happy that they at least added it to the figure, because it is something that Six-Shot had. They could have easily replaced it. I mean, they called the gun mode the submarine mode. But nonetheless, I like it because it is imperfect. And then we got the robot mode, which looks gorgeous. I don't know how this guy transforms into 6 things. Most of them kind of look alright. But still managed to have a nice, clean robot mode in the end. Like, the legs look clean. You can find, like, bits and pieces of all the different alt modes, but still, somehow, like all these alt modes should not really work into one toy and then have a robot mode that still works, but somehow it all works. His arms have tank treads and wheels. His legs have, like, paws and the front of the jet and all this. And it just works overall. I love this thing. I love the style. Some people might complain that maybe it's too much like the Generation 1 Six-Shot. I don't know. I can't really remember how the Generation 1 Six-Shot really looked. But, and they might say it's ripping it off, or that they should have changed something. But I think overall, the design is really good. I love this. If you don't like the alt modes, it's the robot mode that really works for it. I know that some people are probably going to go after the third party, I believe it's Mastermind Creations version. I'm going to go after this, because it's a hell of a lot cheaper, and I think it manages to pull off Six-Shot really well. And what's also cool is, I imagine that the Mastermind Creations Six-Shot, I don't have that figure in hand, so don't take my word for it, but it's probably pretty complex, which I'm not complaining about, but it's probably going to take a long time for me to go into the 6 individual modes. And what I like about the Combiner Wars versus the third party is, Combiner Wars, yes, it's very simple, but it doesn't take you like an hour to transform into alt mode, robot mode, and then combine mode. So I imagine that this guy is probably, like, to transform to all 6 of the modes is probably going to take like 5 minutes, which I'm okay with, because it is 6 modes. It's a lot. So with that out of the way, I hope this guy can get a base mode, and if not, I'm pretty sure there's going to be a lot of fans that are going to make a 7th mode for this. In fact, I'm pretty certain that we're going to find different ways to make multiple other modes for this, so it's not just 6, just for the fun of it. I think that'd be kind of cool. If you were to add one more alt mode, what would it be? Comment below, let me know. And if you want to see the last before it's out, click here. I have the video right here. You can click it. Doesn't look gorgeous? It looks beautiful, doesn't it? Yeah. Anyways, you can also subscribe right here. Oh my god. Anyways, so that is pretty much it. I thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, and all those fun doodads. You guys have no idea how much I appreciate you guys watching my content. I can't believe that there are people that actually enjoy my content. So that is cool. That is hip, yo, snappity-doo. I don't know. Anyway, so that is pretty much it. I thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Fist bump!